Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we are looking at Transformers Studio Series Optimus Prime, and this is Buzzworthy, Bumblebee, and it's got 102 there. I really don't understand the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line, because you could have just given this the Studio Series treatment and the same box art, and not saying that everybody's minting box collector, but I'm sure they would have preferred it to be in that sort of box. But anyhow, I just thought I'd give that little quick opinion. There he is on the side, plastic free packaging. Here he is on the back, 34 steps to transforming, big screen inspired scale D-Tough backdrop, the rise of the beasts. And the reason I'm buying this is because actually I really enjoyed that film a little bit too much. It seems that I've decided that I'm going to try and collect these, and sorry, not my camera. Optimus Prime Street Festival Stakeout. I don't know what that means. Backdrop included. Optimus Prime, the Autobots keep watch in case of a Terrorcon. Oh, it's when they're on the Street Festival Stakeout. That's what it's about, right? Okay, makes sense. I understand now. And I bought this from Comic and Cocktails. And on the side, you've got 102, and then you've got all this cool stuff here. So let's get them out of the packaging and have a closer look. Okay, so I've never been a fan of backdrops, but just so you can see, there is the Carnival. 102 there, very, very cool. Not my cup of tea, but it's there if you are interested in that. So here is Optimus Prime. Let me get my camera steady. Make sure my light is on. Let's have a good look at him. And he does look very, very handsome indeed. So I'm not going to lie. I've never, ever, entirely ever been interested in buying movie figures until this film, where for some reason I liked it so much, I thought, damn, I need to get him. He does have blue eyes in there, but they are very, very hard to see. Let me just see if I can get my camera to focus a little bit better. But it does feel like a it feels like a sort of a G1-ish sort of head sculpt going on there. Not exactly fully. I mean, you still got the little detail in there, which looks very, very nice. But you can see, which looks very, very cool. I'll be honest, I don't think I've opened this yet, but there's no matrix of leadership in there, which, you know, it wasn't shown in the film, so why should I be bothered by that? He has nice, I love how the Autobot Sigma sits on there, and then it's got some beautiful, beautiful detail all throughout this, etc. So very, very cool. It's nice. This bit looks a little bit weird, I'm not going to lie. It would have been cool if they had managed to, I mean, I don't know what's it's like in the alt mode. It would have been cool if they could have painted it that sort of silver. I feel like that would have blended in a little bit better. But you do have that similar gray here as well. And then just look at that. It's just stunning. Stunning on the details. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Got the sword there. On the back is very straightforward. You're not seeing any kibble, etc. I love this little bit here. Feels like a sort of, maybe like a rocket pack or something. And that's the sort of feel that perhaps they were going for. You know, not that he flies in there, etc. Now, my first gripe is this freaking little crappy gun. I would have liked an ion gun. I really would have. I know that there's been previous Optimus Primes where you can buy that. Not sure how easy they are to get, but I was considering going looking just because I like the ion gun. And I also feel like compared to the movie, it's just a little tad small, isn't it? You know, and literally it is literally a little piece, nice and easy. They didn't really go all out for that. Bear in mind that this is actually probably cheaper than perhaps it could have been. This was about 30 quid. I bought it from Comics and Cocktails. I think it was about 30 quid. But, you know, I mean, it could have come with a trailer. It could have cost 50 quid. I feel like, I mean, I always feel when Optimus Primes are released like this, you know, at some point they're going to release one with a trailer. I always want the trailer, to be honest with you. That's me. My favorite Optimus Prime released in this sort of last few years was Earthrise. Optimus Prime amazing transformation. That G1 figure, absolutely loved. But yeah, you can pour the little gun on there. It's got some nice little detail on there, though. I won't slag it off completely. I just felt like it was just needed to be a little bit bigger, a bit more menacing, etc. I need to remember what I'm doing here as well. Is it here? I can't remember. There we go. Flick it out. Then you can flip that around. He's got his hand back. Got his hand back. Oh, not done that right, have I? Or have I? I can't remember. Oh my, I feel like I've done something wrong. Anyway, I've done something wrong there. I can't remember what I've done wrong there. I can't even remember how this sits as well. I don't feel like it plugs in anywhere else. So this is the quarters bit. He's got his little sword, which he was sort of famous for, and that you can slot it in there, which is quality. I absolutely love that. You can also peg it on there if you want. You can also peg it on the back. No, you can't. Yes, you can. You can plug it there if you want. Where does this freaking plug in, man? Wait a minute. I feel like there is something here that it can plug into. I don't know what, but I feel like you can. And then you can also take the sword as well, which is, gotta say, very nicely detailed. You can hold it like that. It's probably the wrong arm because you got this blue bit poking out. You probably want to put it in the other arm. It will look better, in my opinion. And that is my opinion, right? Articulation. Now, head can go all the way around. Arm can do a 360 this way. Now, this is a problem. When he lifts up like that, it's got this great big chugger on the side, which does make it a little bit difficult. He also only has a single, which is quite normal for Transformers. He does have hand swivel, which is kind of nice. He can go all the way around. You can do the 4 splits. Almost, just underneath the 4 splits, let's just say that. You lift up like that. You can lift, not go back. He cannot go back. No idea. He has a swivel there on that bit. He can do that with his legs. There. Nope, I thought there was a swivel there. There is a lefty, righty, sort of upsy and downsy. There is movement there, as you can tell. But yeah, what a gorgeous, gorgeous figure. So, I've not got any movie figures to show them with in robot mode, so I'm not going to do that, but I will in auto mode. I'll show them next to Battle Trap, so that would be pretty cool. So I'm going to go transform him off screen, and we'll return in a few seconds. Okay, firstly, so when I decided that I was going to get the Studio Series Rise of the Beasts Transformers, I honestly did watch some few videos, so I've seen the transformation of this figure a few times, etc. And I generally felt like a majority of this transformation is a lot of fun, and it did remind me a little bit of that Smart transformation that went with Earthrise. Obviously, it's a different transformation, but it felt a lot of fun. The cab part of it was a lot of fun, and this just looks damn amazing. I love how this front piece looks. Very, very nice, very solid, very strong, etc. And then you've got the side as well. That generally looks quite strong as well. You can, if you want, you can lift that up and keep that up there. It does expose this arm, but I think that looks very, very nifty as well. Would have been quite nice if they got that. But remember, they're robots in disguise as this bit. The spoilers on the back look very, very dominant, as they have throughout this whole build. I feel like it looks very, very nice. So I've just knocked these little bits out there, little things. Now let's get on the mess, which is the back. I really don't understand. In terms of some of the genius work that Hasbro produced some of these figures, bear in mind Studio Series is meant to be the elite of the elite. This is a big mess of hotness. It looks absolutely ridiculous. It makes him look skinny and sort of weak, in my opinion. I don't understand why they couldn't have gone for a bit more conventional look in terms of the legs and making them transform in, etc. Manage to fold these pieces in to make them just make this a solid piece here. You can add the sword in there and the gun in there. I think it looks absolutely ridiculous. In my opinion, I do remember that this is a kid's toy though. But even without it, it maybe looks slightly better, but I just really don't, I just don't get how they could have bugged up this bad. I mean, you could just stick that like that maybe. It looks maybe a little bit better than up there. I mean, I guess you're trying to cover the legs. I really don't know what they're trying to do. I guess the point is these inner bits go in there, and they wanted to hide the feet in there, and as such they made it a real mess of a toy. But I'd be quite comfortable leaving that there because I don't think it looks that bad. I don't need the weapons on this Art mode, so to speak, as long as I get that right. So okay, you can see the legs, you can tell their legs. Maybe that's the argument for this, but it still looks a slightly better in my opinion than up here, where it ends up making this bit. Either way, you've got a section that doesn't look quite right. I think this is the lesser of the two evils, is what I'm trying to say. So there we go. So I'm going to, if I can actually get that in, I'm going to keep him in there. But let's be honest, not many people keep their Transformers in Art mode, unless you're that person that collects one of each, so you can have an Art mode and a robot mode going on, which is your prerogative. I don't have 60 quid to spend. If I could get this cheap on second hand, I may consider something like that. I think the only time that I've really wanted to do that is with Beast Wars, but they're masterpieces or along those lines. I can't afford that. I sound really broke, don't I? I'm not really broke, by the way. I'm doing all right. So there we go. There is him next to Battletrap, and you can tell in terms of the car itself, it is a similar size. Now, if he's got the trailer on it, I don't think you could get a trailer on here. I don't even know how that would connect. There doesn't seem to be any ports, so it's clearly not designed. So I think if they go and do this again with a trailer, they're going to have to reconsider this back part. Maybe that's part of their plan, you know, to get us to buy one Optimus and then we buy another. I wouldn't put it past that, bro, let's be honest. So he's about the same size as Battletrap. Now, Battletrap was meant to be a reasonably sized truck, but is he a size of a cab, a lorry cab? Probably not. So, which makes an interesting size comparison, in my opinion. But hey, it's not the end of the world. He can roll there like so, and that is very, very cool. And I do dig that quite a bit. That's very nice. So there we go. There is Optimus Prime in Art mode. I am still very, very happy with this figure. I still think he is absolutely stunning in robot mode. I'm still disappointed about the cannon. We are getting the axe with Optimus Primal later in the year, so I'm quite excited for that bit. Other than that, there we go. There's my review done. So if you like my channel, please support my channel by subscribing. I really appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Thank you to those that are already subscribed to my channel. Make sure you look after yourself, very important these days. And as always, embrace the geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.